Hello, I'm Rob Chapman from Chapman Guitars, and I am absolutely delighted and enthusiastic to tell you all about my brand new toy, the stunning Chapman Guitars ML2 Pro. It's been 10 long years since the ML2 was even conceived of or a thing. Many, many moons ago, back when I was living in Wiltshire in England. And this is the latest rendition of the ML2 in Pro format from our factory in Korea. I'm going to run you down the specifications and give you some beautiful close-ups courtesy of Matthew and Carlos. And I hope you fall in love with this guitar as much as I have within the short time that I have owned it. So, from the very top to the very tail, we've got the Heritage Headstock. This was voted for from you beautiful people out of a bunch of options, and I have to say it's a really weird experience not knowing what the headstock on your guitar is going to be until people finish voting for it, but I really like it. It's got this kind of unique quality, stylish, smooth, sporty. I feel like this guitar plays a little bit faster because of this headstock. If I flip it over, it's got these 18-1 open gear hip shot locking tuners, which I really, really enjoy. You just pull the string through as tight as you can, screw it off, it's tight, then you just bring it to tune. You don't need to wrap it around the top at all, just pull it through, lock it off and bring it to tune and it stays in. And it really does stay in tune as well. If you ever find it slips, not a lot of people talk about this, but you can always tighten at the little tiny screw here. This is a tension screw. So if you find the tune is a little bit soft, you can tension it up with this screw just here. I'm not sure whether this is the first time, but now the little Chapman logo is in silver because I'm getting older. Although you can't tell now because I chopped off all of the grey hair. It's gone undercover. Elf door, concealing a really useful dual action truss rod, which lies the entire length of this neck. Talking of necks, this neck is a 24 fret neck. Each of the frets is stainless steel, the very best stainless steel. None of that low quality stuff. These are immortal frets. They will never perish. They are here forever. When the sun expands and destroys the planet, these frets will laugh at its fiery glow. They probably won't. The neck is a C, and on the Chapman Guitars website it will say something like a slim taper C neck, but I don't want that to fool you in any way. It is slim-ish, but it's mega reminiscent of a 60s traditional type fingerboard neck. It's a handful, but not too much that you think, oh no, it's a really big neck. It's just a great gauge. Fretboard is made of ebony, real ebony, so you'll see markings and figurings and all sorts of bits of wood throughout, making interesting patterns. We don't stain ours black, we keep it au natural because we think that's important. The body, this one is River Styx black. It also comes in a blue colour. I think we call it Azure blue. Oh no, I really should know that because I own half the company, but this is the River Styx black one that I wanted. It's a beautiful looking finish. It's everything you'd ever want on a really nice, high-end, flamey guitar top. Talking of the top, it's all contoured. There aren't very many straight edges on the ML2 Pro. As you can see, we have lovingly hand CNC'd every inch of this body so that it's just nice. So the neck, as you can see, it goes into the body, and you would be forgiven for thinking that this is a neck through. Actually, it is a set neck, as in it's glued in, deep tenon, but we've carved it in such a way that it would look as if it goes all the way through. It's not, it's just a set neck, but it's carved beautifully, ergonomically, all designed by our bro, Dave Hollingworth, who does an incredible job of things like this. Here we've got Pegasus and Sentient USA Seymour Duncan humbuckers. The bridge one is the Pegasus, the neck one is the Sentient, and what I think you'll be quite surprised with is if you roll them back give them some British crunch, you'll get some beautiful, warm, clean tones. Let's start with the neck pickup. And by the way, I've tapped this out. When you tap it, it's always the exterior or most extreme single coil that is active to get you the darkest sound and the brightest sound in your variants of tonal possibilities. So here is the neck pickup tapped. Now, I didn't expect it to have that kind of flexibility. I really didn't. I suppose when we think of Pegasus and Sentient, we're thinking full-on, hardcore, metal, rock. They've got a lot of flexibility within them. All I have done is rolled off the volume. Or bring it in. But if I slap down the tap, you get this. Back with the tap on, I'm going to take it down to the beautiful bright bridge pickup, rolled off. Now, I'm playing through a JCM 800. It is kind of loud. I've backed off some of the volume using an attenuator behind. You can't see it, it's a secret. So I'm at the luxury of giving you a familiar tone because a lot of amps will mimic a JCM 800. And it is quite loud, but still, to get a clean and this, super flexible, super practical, really awesome. And what I didn't give you, the last and sort of kind of final tone, is if I do in the middle, tapped. that was a crunch tone, kind of barely pushing the preamp on this big fat JCM 800. On the floor, I've given you just an everyday board with a tuner, an Ibanez tube screamer, which I haven't used yet, and a delay reverb pedal, which is in the loop, giving us a little bit of ambience. So let's engage the Green Filth Goddess. So there you have it, ML2 Pro. It's an absolutely beautiful, flexible, professional guitar for all sorts of styles. Don't be fooled into thinking it's just a metal thing. It's really not. It's all things. I know that because within the short time I've owned this, I've used this on a blues project, on a metal project. I've used it for a little session. I've done all sorts of things with it already, and I've been constantly surprised at how flexible it is. Have a great day, take it easy. Chapman's out.